You've thought about going fishing, but maybe you haven't been fishing in a long time or never fished at all. How do you get started? Recently, Siena Library in Missouri City helped some would-be anglers get hooked on fishing. They invited Paul Walker of Texas Parks and Wildlife to educate the locals.
Today we're going to basically learn a few things. The main thing is safety. People think drowning is a loud thing where people be yelling and stuff like that. Well, drowning is really a quiet thing, to where, once you fall in the water, you inhale water, you can't say anything. You wave your arms around, people think you're playing, and you end up drowning. So anytime you're around kids, if you don't have your eyes on them at all times, have a flotation device on them where if they happen to accidentally fall in the water, they can float. And we also recommend having some, if you don't have a throw where you can throw out there and retrieve them, throw a cooler, throw anything that'll float out there, but don't dive in the water yourself, because there's so many drownings behind people jumping in the water trying to save somebody, then you end up with 2 people drowning.
Next on the agenda, knots.
If you can't tie a knot, you go out there, you catch that fish in your dream, and your knot come loose, and you done lost the fish. With the polymer knot here, it's very simple. Okay, you loop your line like that, and like the long part will be going back to your rod and reel. Okay, you take your loop, take it through the eye. Okay, then you tie an overhand knot, just make a loop through the loop. And this loop here, you just take that through there, and you pull everything up to the top, and you pull it tight. And the next knot will be the modified, improved clinch knot. You take it, you twist it, you take this through the first loop, then right back through the second loop, like that, and you pull it all down. Just like that. I recommend a spin cast rod, because the worst thing you can do to a beginning fisherman is to have a rod that tangles up and you end up not getting the fish at all, untangling line. So with a spin cast rod, the line comes out to where it won't tangle. We recommend barbless hooks to where bending the barb down, because if it's embedded in you, you have to go to the hospital to get it out, or you have to push the hook all the way through to the other side. As long as you keep tension on that rod, you won't lose that fish.
One of the most important things you should have in your tackle box is a tape measure.
Well, I just want to recommend that people know the rules and regulations, because it's $250 per fish, for illegal fish, and 4 fish, that's $1,000.
Oh, and there's one more piece of wisdom.
It is called fishing, it's not called catching, because every time you come out there, you're not going to catch fish.
Search Learn to Fish in Texas and go to the Texas Parks and Wildlife Department's Learn to Fish page for more good information and publications like A Basic Guide for the Beginning Angler. For Stafford Magazine, I'm John Woods.